Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. Aw, would you look at that? The mom came back. She didn't really die. We didn't really kill her. We just kinda scared her away for a bit. And now she is back with her kids. Though it is worth noting, by the way, if we were to kill the mom again, even though we're not killing her, we can also fight the kids. The kids would basically each act as a regular blooper battle. We don't actually fight blooper kids. That would be cruel. Anyway, when we last left off, we have acquired the 5th star piece. Twice. Yuridovich stole it, but then we got it back. Pretty easily, in fact. Like, Yuridovich was kind of a pushover. You know, I said before that this game was pretty easy, especially if you know this game well. Earlier this year, I watched somebody play this game blind, and he definitely had a lot of trouble with this game. Died a whole lot. But once you're familiar with the game, yeah, it's cakewalk. Especially considering some of the items in this game. I want to go ahead and look at the safety badge again. Prevents mute and poison attacks. When I got this item, something about that description seemed off. I thought there was more to it, but I didn't say anything about it because I couldn't quite remember for certain what. Well, I now would know what it is. It doesn't just prevent mute and poison. It protects you from all status ailments. With the exception of instant death, it doesn't prevent you from that, or protect you from that. But as for the other status ailments, yeah, it makes you completely immune to them. As well as the safety ring, in fact, on top of preventing instant death and damage from elemental attacks. So, these two accessories, both of which are found here, pretty good stuff. Oh, along with the amulet, of course, which, as I said before, cuts elemental damage in half. And in fact, so does the Batub ring. A lot of people think that the Batub ring is pretty useless. I mean, if you give it to Princess Toadstool, it doesn't have any stat benefits. But it does, in fact, have the benefit of cutting elemental damage in half. So that is also pretty nice. We'll be using that in a bit. For now, though, let's go ahead and, well, yeah, give her the safety patch for the time being. Not that it's important right now. Anyway, the reason I am back here in the second ship, there's actually a couple of reasons. First off, there are those treasure chests that I wound up skipping the first trip here, so that I wouldn't make them go completely to waste. As it turns out, the treasure chests, altogether, held 300 coins. Really glad that I decided not to get them the first trip, because I probably already wasted 200 coins my first trip here. Second, if we come back here after defeating Johnny, we got this thing here. This allows us to peek into other rooms. Completely pointless, especially since you have to make a return trip in order to be able to even do this. But I think it is kind of interesting. And it's also why I wanted to come back here off camera. Because it would have taken some time to get back here on camera. Definitely not worth the trip, but worth showing off for the sake of the stream. In fact, this one here is kind of a clue to let you know that, hey, there may or may not be a treasure chest you have missed. You should totally go looking for it. Maddie says it's just a neat bit of world building showing how the former captain and now Johnny keep an eye on the ship. You know, I never thought of Johnny as not the original captain. You again? So, have you already beaten that Smithy creature? Kind of think of it, we have no idea what Smithy is actually looking like. Either that or we are assuming that the giant sword is Smithy. You know what? Let's go with that. Anytime we're talking about Smithy, we talk about the giant sword, so we'll just assume for the time being that the giant sword is Smithy. Now then, we just finished saving all the townfolk here in Seaside Town. Let's go ahead and visit them. Beetles Are Us. Welcome to Beetles Are Us. We run a beetle business here. Want an explanation? Sure. Okay, I'll explain the system. First, you need to purchase a beetle box, which will cost you 50 coins. Then go to Brewster Hill, where there are many beetles. If you bring back the beetle box filled with beetles, you can trade them in for coins, etc. Check the menu list for more information. Beetlebug price list. Male 50 coins, female 1 coin. Golden beetle, 1 frog coin. Welcome to Beetles Are Us. If this is your first time, you need to pay an initiation fee. The fee is 100 coins. Together with the 50 coins for the beetle box, that's 150 coins. I really want you spending those coins you got from the sunken ship. Is it a deal? Ouch. Well, okay. Thank you. I'll need to see some ID, please. Everything looks fine. Here's your beetle box. Good luck and happy hunting. I definitely like how Mario needs to jump, or rather the player needs to jump in order to progress certain moments in the game. Beetle box is an insect cage. Once again, beetles coming into play. Welcome to Beetles Are Us. You haven't even caught one? Come on, get serious. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this now, while it is on my mind. Ready for the beetle race? Do you need instructions? No, not this time. Ready, get, set, go. Let's see how well I can do. The beetle is going to be not very close. Oh, don't miss it. We're going to have to get 2 good jumps in order to be able to reach the beetle. And the beetle that appears is kind of random, and I really wish that I was close enough to get to that. Yeah, I was good at getting flowers from Booster and Toadstool, but I do not promise anything here. I do not promise anything here. I never actually do this minigame, like, ever, so... if I can get a gold one, that'll be really lucky. It's also a little bit trickier than getting Peach and that sort of thing. Because with Peach, all you have to do is run into them. Here you have to grab this small object in the air. Okay, hopefully I can at least get a couple females out of this. Pay for the initiation fee at the very least. Come on. You know, I'm definitely glad that I did real good whenever I was going after Booster, because I'm sucking now. But I have evidence that I can be good at this. Just not today. Last chance. Unfortunately, not a gold beetle. Please be females in there. Not the females, it's the male we wanted. That's right, the females are common, the male is rare. Well, I got 54 coins back. That pays for the box at least. You know, I'm kind of curious. Are we having to return the beetles before we can try again? Mario, there are no more beetles left. Take your beetle box to the store in Seaside. Well, that's some weird word wrapping right there. I'll guide you out now. Okay. I want a second chance at that. I mean, it's only uphill from here, right? I can definitely do better than that. Good job. You made 54 coins. Good doing business with you. Okay, let's do this again. I'm pretty sure I don't have to rebuy the box, right? You have to rebuy the box. Have I mentioned that I've never really done this before? I mean, I have, but probably like once or twice ever. So you actually give away the Beetles. I'd like to imagine that the Beetle box is actually being sent to Booster, because it is previously established that Booster really likes Beetles. It would explain why we give away the box, because the box gets delivered to Booster. Okay, let's try this one more time. Why are the clouds going that way? Wind must be really strong if the clouds are going that direction. Well, there was the one cloud that went up the hill anyway. I would blame the cloud on obstructing my view with that particular jump, but I don't think you guys would believe me if I tried. You know, I'm not so confident about my odds this time. How did I do so good against Booster? Seriously. One in the middle, please. One in the middle without oh, there's the gold beetle. Get it, get it, get it. And I do not know how I failed that particular jump. Come on, at the very least, can I get 6 Beetles this time? I would consider it an improvement if I can get 6 Beetles. I think I just got my 6th Beetle, but I haven't been counting. Now we're getting somewhere. Nope, don't go away. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, come here, come here, come here. Come back, come back. Got it. Well, I still didn't get a gold beetle. That's what's inside Booster's cage up top. A beetle. So Luigi turned into a beetle then. Okay, that was definitely an improvement at least. Still would have really preferred to get a gold beetle. There's probably some special message if I return one of those. Not to mention, I could always use the frog coins. But this is probably as good as it's going to get for me. Maybe if I wasn't doing this live, I would give it another shot, but you guys are probably not interested in watching me chase beetles all day. Welcome to my weapons shop, says the little kid. Oh yeah. So this shop basically sells every weapon in the game. Kinda, sorta. We needed to go down to this one. It looks like the first hammer we got in the game, but it's not. It's a lucky hammer. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy it because, well, I want to show you what it does. I mean, I could just tell you, but that wouldn't be as fun. I definitely want the Troopa Shell. It's a new weapon for Mario. It's kinda sorta on par with the Masher. And the Masher can cause a little bit more damage than the Troopa Shell, but the Troopa Shell does not have as much variance in damage. So, evenly matched and more consistent. And we'll go ahead and sell that real quick. Along with a happy cake, come to think of it. Who do I have for Gino right now? Handgun. Let's get the double punch. And definitely the ribbit stick. So, new weapons for Mallow and Gino. I'm trying to decide whether I want to get the parasol for Toadstool. It's a question of, am I going to be using her anytime soon? I'm gonna probably say yes, because it's a long time before we find her next weapon. So odds are good that I will wind up using her at some point. And from here, we need some new weapons. Armor. Please come in and browse. I'm running an armor shop. Actually, it seems to be the same sort of equipment. So, never mind. Hi, Mario. We've got a lot of health foods at our store. You gotta treat your body right. Are you calling Mario fat? 'Cause he is. Sorta. Doesn't seem that fat in this game, actually. He's definitely been working out. Welcome to our store. We encourage healthy lifestyles. We'll just sell some stuff. Mainly the pure water. Wound up getting one of these through my off-camera trip through the sunken ship. Aside from that, I'm not really sure what I want to sell. So, ignore the rest for the time being. Hey, hey, hey! I'm the Mushroom Boy! Did you know that hidden amongst the regular mushrooms are some special ones? Unreal, huh? I'll give you items in return for those special mushrooms. But you've got to taste them to find out what kind they are. So I'll take a nibble first. I'm hoping for a special mushroom, but even if it isn't, at least I'll get a meal out of it. You have any mushrooms? Nope. See you around, man. Come again, alright? Okay, this is also a thing we're going to be doing. Stuff like max mushrooms do not count. It's just regular mushrooms. And we'll be doing that in just a moment here. First things first. Hello there. You were so brave to rescue us, and I'm so thankful. But listen, maybe it's time you thought a little more about what you wear. Accessorizing is a big business these days. See anything you like here? Well, you can buy the zoom shoes here if you miss that in Booster's Tower. But otherwise, you don't have anything new. And I believe you also have 2 messages. Let's see if we can make you look a little more snazzy. That blue-collar look is so dated. Well, too bad. Mario's not changing his outfits until Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, I need to make a quick trip to Moville, because I want to see if I can trade in these Muku cookies. Hello there, Googly! Welcome to the stream! Maddie is pointing out he actually does make a very small change for Sunshine. Yeah, that's true. Let's see what we got here. First things first, we got a honey syrup in here. And apparently can't trade in the Muku cookies. So it's a question of, do I want to sell them? For the time being, no. So let's go ahead and make a trip back to the Forest Maze. This is where we're going to be Wow. Was not expecting the very first mushroom to be a fake. This is where we're going to be going to gather mushrooms. We'll pick up as many as we can carry. I also want to go ahead and see if I can give this try again. Nope. One more try. Ah, so close. One more try again. Got a frog coin! I am satisfied with the result of that. It's not the ideal way to get frog coins, though. If I'm quick enough in this stream, we'll find the better way to grind for frog coins. It's kind of interesting that this game gives you a reason to come back to the forest, though. It's like they were so proud of the music that is here, they want to give you an opportunity to listen to it again. Fake. Failure to jump. So many of them on screen, they couldn't quite all die at the same time. How many mushrooms are we at right now? We can hold a couple more. And in order to reach the end of the forest, we still had to take the same path that we did before whenever we were following Gino. You know, as long as we're here, let's give you this hammer here, and we'll see how exactly it works. And that is how it works. You get a lucky. Sure, it's only 4 coins, we'll do this. Gosh, I suck at this. I'm a little curious, do we actually have to time the hit in order to get the lucky? We'll find out in another battle. Level up for Bowser, nice. Focusing on your magic, of course. I believe from here it was straight. Yeah, you do have to get the timing in order to get the lucky. And now we know. And knowing came at the halfway point of that battle. Oh! Hey, there's a spell that I wanted! That is a good spell. Let's celebrate by boosting your magic. Right here. So let's see what we can get out of these. Hey, far out! Munch, munch, munch. That was just a regular mushroom. Thanks for the snack. And we'll just keep doing this and see what we can get. Regular mushroom. Incidentally, gathering all those mushrooms is also a good way to get some items to trade in for the trading store. If you were willing to take the time. Oh, come on. Show us at least one special kind of mushroom. Oh, come on! We can't move on until we have one special mushroom. Ooh! This one's a berry mushroom. I'll give you a maple syrup. Oh boy, I'm stuffed. Ooh! This one's a berry mushroom. Again. There's other kinds of mushrooms. Can we get any other kind? Hey, you don't have any mushrooms. Darn. So, that's kind of useful. Get some good items that way. So, along with the maple syrup, it seems that your other options are a flower tab, and a rock candy. I don't know what kinds of mushrooms get you those items, but... well, there you go. Pretty good items, actually. The fact that we only got the maple syrup ones means we got the weaker of the mushrooms. Oh well.